Tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Natalie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. The road trip ends for the Jazz here as they leave for Utah right after the game. And, of course, Damian Lillard. Big day for him playing with his new Jazz teammates for the first time.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Now, here's Lillard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create. Tough, no excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Williamson. Pass to Queen. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Lillard. And that one, good. He's got 7. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Queen. Takes the 13-footer. A shot, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Jazz. Driving in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
To the paint. New Orleans moving the ball around. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And the Pelicans miss again. Jazz leading by 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Natalie LaForge on the sidelines.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Just 4 to shoot. Murray, no good. The Jazz on offense. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Nobody near George. And the 3 off target. Pass to Fear. Murray outside. And the call will be on Keontae George. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Fears. Scoreless thus far. Here's Queen. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz leading by 5. Lillard outside. Another miss by Utah.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Isaac with the steal. Down low. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside for Murray. Over to the wing. And stolen by Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Isaac outside. Spins. Pass to Kessler. Here's George. Driving the lane. And he makes good on the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Utah.
With his first shot attempt. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Jazz. He put together quite a quarter. 13. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Pelicans trailed by 7. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
5 to shoot. And that one's good. Barnes.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And the basket by Bailey. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, great find by Black. A 6'7" guard with solid vision and impressive instincts.
They get it again. Pass to Fears. Powell feeling it out a bit. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bailey, guarded by Powell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bailey. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Got that one up quick.
Easier to go strong to the hoop, but I tell you what, when you feel it, take it from deep.
Bailey with the ball. Picked up by Hartenstein. Pass to Black. Here's Sensabaugh. The Jazz working the ball around now. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Kevin, back over to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Queen. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz leading by 7. Pelicans pull it in. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Can't hit from the corner. So it's Utah now. Inside. Filipowski.
A nice pass by the rookie Bailey. They love seeing Ace set up others.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing. And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
Pass to Fear. The teardrop falls in. Fears has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
You got to have some touch as a guard. Fears showing off there with the floater.
Pelicans trailed by 7. Here's Matkovic. No good on the 3. 1:19 left in the first half. Now Bailey to the inside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Hits it from 3-point range. Sensabaugh's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Pelicans trailed by 12. And so They choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Powell left side. 6 to shoot. Murray outside. Fires from deep.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half.
Here's Filipowski. Can't hit from in close. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Back to Murray. Up in time. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Outside for George. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. George has got 5 points so far.
A lot of confidence from George shooting the three early in his career.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the middle. Here's Kessler.
Used the pick to perfection. Nice job all around there by Lillard.
George with the steal. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Buries it from three-point range. Markkanen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. Here's Williamson. 2 on the run. And the dunk by Williamson.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Here's Queen. From the stripe, he gets it in there.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
Here is Lillard. From deep. It's hauled in by Queen.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Barnes can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Kessler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Pass to Lillard. High, arcing shot. It's deflected. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Lillard outside. Goes up to the stripe. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Pass to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's blocked. And they get it back. Kessler the screen. And Damian Lillard good for the three. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
To the wing right side. Pulls up on the wing. Murray, no good. Utah leading by 21. To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Kevin?
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Bailey. Shakes him. And Utah again with the bucket.
That's what made Ace Bailey a top 5 pick. His supreme talent as a pure shot maker.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's Fear. Can't connect from short range. Jazz leading by 21. Bailey with the ball. He's got 11. To the inside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now Fear. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some
Utah 52.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Bailey.
Hey, yo, right here.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Fears with it. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Filipowski grabs the board. Pass to Black. From downtown. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, this is how special Williamson can be. And when he's hot like this, just keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Bailey. Out to the right wing. Jazz passing it around. And Fears pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 21. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. No good. Shot missing. And it's Utah's ball. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Boy, once Ace Bailey gets it going, good luck slowing him down. He can make just about any shot on any type of defender.
Black with it. Fears covering. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now Bailey. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Drake Powell.
Nice job by Bailey to sell that shot fake, looking like a veteran on that move.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination. And when I watch Ace Bailey, I see a wing with unlimited potential. Going forward, it's about refining that skill set and adding some strength to that frame.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Here's Fears. To the middle. Puts the move on. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
A great dish. Fears can create for himself and others.
Bounce pass, Isaac. Bailey with the ball. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Here's Queen. Again, the Pelicans score.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And stolen by Fears. Nobody near Barnes. Drills it from outside.
Hey, I like the recognition there. They got what they wanted.
And it's Bailey in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Pass to Fears. And stolen by Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, we all know this is what Lillard is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He's a prolific scorer.
Fears' shot is off.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Nice shot by Fears. Utah with the ball. Pass to Queen. The kick out to Barnes. The tray. And there's the 3. Now, here's Lillard. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
On the court.
Now, Bailey. It's tipped. Another shot. That shot, no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbed.